Hey, my highly intentional tribe. I'm so glad. Listen, I had to make a video because last week I made a video of loving yourself requires you to put others before yourself. Well, this week I want to make a video about how loving yourself requires you to guard your heart. So what does that mean? So you guarding your heart means that you're creating essentially boundaries to protect what's most important for you. We all know that the heart is a vital organ. It's the main organ, right? It keeps everything going. And so without the heart, we are essentially nothing. We die. But more importantly, our hearts is the wellspring of life. So everything that we do flows from the heart. Our mental, what we think, what we feel, it flows from the heart. And so I wanted you to know that the importance of guarding your heart, because I think a lot of times you get down or you allow outside influences to come in and dictate what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, relationships, whatever it may be. So that's why I'm making this, because it is so important for you to keep your heart pure and to keep your motives pure and to let the right people in who need to be in and let the bad things out that need to go out, because our heart stores so many things. And so with that being said, one of the ways that you can guard your heart is by making sure that the people that you have in your circle are people who make you feel emotionally safe. Like, that's number one. The people who allow you to be yourself, your authentic self, and allow you to show up, sometimes in ways that you may not show up in front of, let's just say, a coworker, or in front of just those vulnerable moments. They allow you to show up in that space and be vulnerable. So, but you got to make sure that they are people that are vetted. When I say vetted, people that, again, have earned the right to see you at your lowest of the low, right? Or have earned their right to see you in those moments where you're not at your best. And so that's number one, how you can guard your heart. Number two, the best way for you to guard your heart is to remember the things that you are taking in terms of what you're looking at, okay? If you are constantly looking at things that are just negative, if you're constantly reading things that are negative, even the news, I'm telling you, can be really detrimental in how you see things and how you take things in and how you internalize things. So be careful about, again, what you're taking in, especially what you're watching, okay? YouTube videos, what type of videos are you watching? What type of social media posts are you looking at? And then also, what are you listening to? What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? My pastor says, whoever has your ear has your future. And I truly believe that. If you're listening to people who are bitter, angry, then that's what you're going to see in your heart. That's what you're going to manifest. That stuff stays in your heart. It stays there. And so I want you to be cognizant of what you're allowing, again, who you're listening to. That is so important. Lastly, in guarding your heart, I think it's important to know that God doesn't want us to handle our emotions alone. Whatever's in your heart, He wants to know about it. He wants to hear about it. And I think for so long, I kept a lot of things in because I was suppressing a lot of emotions. I was suppressing a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness, a lot of rejection. But God's like, give it to me. I want it. I want to help you process these emotions. I want to help you get through what you are going through. I want to help you become better on the other end. Listen, there's no way through your emotions, right? But to get through them, to work through them, feel the feelings, okay? Highly intentional tribe. That's why I call y'all highly intentional, because we are intentional about pressing our way through and becoming emotionally better, emotionally stable. Okay, and for anyone that is struggling with their emotions, maybe your emotions are all over the place, your hormones, give them to God right now. I'm telling you, He's the best. He is the best emotions regulator in the world. That, and get you a good therapist. Okay. And so I just wanted to impart that into your spirit, because I feel like really what's going through, a lot of us are going through, and we don't know how to get to. Well, this is the way you get to, by guarding your heart, and also by not allowing those people who hurt us back in. Put up boundaries for them, right? God says you love your enemies. That's agape love. Again, that's not a feeling, that's an action. Like, you have to do that. So if they hurt you, you still love them anyway. However, you have a boundary. So loving somebody doesn't mean boundaryless. Okay, loving somebody means I have a boundary up so that you won't hurt me in this area anymore, and that this boundary is going to protect my heart. It's not for you, right? It's for me. It's for me protecting my heart and being a good steward over my heart. I hope this helped. I love you guys. Remember to guard your hearts today. And I pray that God will continually be with you in your emotions, and give your emotions to Him, and ask Him to help you with situations when you are dealing with your emotions, because you do not have to deal with them on your own. Okay? I love you guys. Be blessed. All right? Till next time. Bye.